So with the leftover yarn from the bag that I made, the bag to hold the bags, I made 3 little mushroom tops. This is just a ball, a scrap ball, but I have 3 mushroom tops, and I'm gonna make a few little mushrooms with that. So I used up the scraps from the ball with those 3 mushrooms. I did it! They're so cute. So 1, 2, and 3. These 2 came out smaller because I was doing the pattern from heart, like from memory. And after I made these 2, I was like, something's a little bit off. I checked the pattern and I had missed a row between the legs. There needs to be an extra row. So this is what the pattern looks like, but I made 2 babies. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Today is Saturday and it was market day. I had a farmer's market today. My dog just hit his head on the table, so sorry about that, the rattle. But I have 2 dogs here. I have the poodle and the corgi is right here. So, yeah, I'm just trying to cuddle with them because they both really want cuddles right now. But I decided that I would make a video telling you guys about the market and how it went. So the weather was weird. It was really cloudy, mostly overcast, and then towards the last maybe 2 hours, hour and a half, it got pretty hot, and it was not the funnest, but the weather is just gonna get hotter, so that was something to think about. I love doing markets, but California gets hot. But it went really well. I've done quite a few farmers markets before, and for me, honestly, I love doing the farmers market. And I feel like I always say the same thing where I go in thinking I'm going to record more videos of the actual market during the market. And I'm under the heat. So I guess I'm not at my finest when it comes to thinking about doing certain things. And I completely forget about recording. And then 2, I'm busy like with people and I want to be interacting with people, answering questions, being present. And I feel like if I go into like someone's stall, someone's booth, and they're on their phone, I don't know if I would feel as welcome, and I don't want other people to feel that way as well. So a couple things, I guess play into the reason why I always forget to record. But yeah, there's definitely a couple reasons why. Anyways, I did take videos before the market, kind of like as soon as I finished setting up. So I'll be sure to include those. A couple popular market items, I was impressed because I was actually really excited that one of my most popular items were my cows, and they are from my own pattern that I released maybe a month ago. Hold on, let me help him go on the couch. Okay, so now I got them separated. It should be a little bit less chaotic. They get along, but since he's a lot older and Zuko's still a puppy, Zuko loves playing with him, and he doesn't always want to play the way Zuko wants to play anyways. But yeah, I got him separated now, so it should be okay. So as I was saying, one of my most popular items, my most popular amigurumis was my cow. And it's a baby cow pattern that I came out with, I think last month. And when I made the pattern, you'll see there's like 5 different cows on the pattern picture. I just had so much fun making it, and I kept making more and more and more. I ended up with 5, and I took all 5 to the market. I'm pretty sure I only came back with 2. So one of them was the velvet cow, like the main one in the picture, and that's because I had that one priced a little bit higher because of the velvet yarn, since it is a little bit more expensive. And then I think I had one other one left as well. So 3 out of 5, not bad at all. I was definitely very proud of that. I know cows are usually popular at markets, so I was excited to come up with my own pattern for one where the patches are crocheted in, so I didn't have to sew them on. I thought that was definitely a goal of mine when making that pattern. The next thing that sold pretty well were turtles, and I started I started making turtles from my own pattern. I haven't released a pattern for it yet, but I started making, I think I have 5 made, and I only took 3, and all 3 of them sold. I have 2 of them left. The reason I didn't take them is because I didn't think that they were gonna sell, but like sell out, but they did. The ones that I took, I sold. So I think I'm gonna type up that pattern soon and release it. It's a pretty good sized turtle, and I absolutely love making that pattern. It's another one where when I made it, I got stuck, and I just kept making more. So turtles and cows, definitely a good seller. Let's see. It was a good day. There wasn't, let's see, there were times when there was a lot of people, and then of course there were times when it slowed down. But there was a good stream of people for like an hour of the market. I set up kind of slow today, and it took me a while to take down as well. I'm still on my boot, so my foot is still in the boot, and it was a little bit harder for me. I am so tired right now after the market. I'm so drained. It definitely took a lot to set everything up. I kind of, in a way, forgot how, well, it's not that I forgot all the work that goes into it. It's that I didn't think I would be this drained because of the boot, but I was. I definitely, it's harder for me still to be on my feet so much. And I feel that. I do feel that today, and I'm sure I'll still be sore tomorrow. My foot is in pain, but I had fun. So I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna push through. I just have to ice my foot and probably not be on it so much for the next couple days, because I don't want to mess up my surgery just because I wanted to do a farmer's market. I don't want to mess up all the work, everything that went into my foot getting the surgery, and I want it to heal properly. So I don't have a market this Saturday, but I do have one the next. I'm hoping we can be there, and if everything goes right, we should be able to be vendors at the next farmer's market. And yeah, I think this year I really I hope to do more farmers markets. I was pretty sad because my last 2 markets, as I mentioned in the last video, I think, got canceled. So I was feeling, you know how you always feel a little bit anxious before doing a market, especially when it's been quite a while and you have a gap that you haven't done a market for in like a certain amount of time. For me anyways, I feel pretty anxious, you know, when market season is over and then it's been 6 months without doing one and I have one coming up. I definitely get a little bit anxious. I think, what if people, you know, don't like amigurumis anymore? What if I made all the wrong animals and I'm missing, you know, there's so many different animals. What if I should have made more of this or more of that? Yeah, a lot can go wrong. And so I start thinking of all the negative things So I was super anxious for 3 weeks, more than that, but for 3 weeks in a row, because for 2 weeks, both markets got canceled on on Sunday. 2 Sunday markets got canceled in a row. So I was just excited to get one done and get over being super anxious about it, and just remember that they're fun to do. They're a lot of work, but they're fun to do. And I'm crocheting anyways. I end up with way too many amigurumis, so I definitely have to do markets to get them off my hands, and it's fun. I love interacting with people. I love people's expressions when they walk into the booth. I got a lot of compliments, and I'm super thankful for everyone for everything, for supporting me, for being super kind. There were a couple people who were like, oh, I know someone who can do this, but I don't let those comments bother me because it's fine. They know someone who can do it. There were a couple kids, different families, who were like, this is super expensive. They were like, $25 for a stuffed animal. And one of them I just didn't even mess with. Not mess with, that's the wrong word. One of them I didn't even think twice about. I had another customer, so I was talking to them. And then the second kid said something very similar, and I just said, they're all handmade. They take a long time to make. And then I think he had a sister with him, and she was like, yeah, I make these bracelets. To her brother, she was saying, I make these bracelets and I charge, $10, $15 for these bracelets. It's handmade. It takes time. So, yeah, some people, they were kids. So I have had a couple teenagers say similar things before, and I feel like maybe somebody just needs to explain to them that it doesn't just pop out of nowhere. You have to take hours and dedicate that into making anything crocheted and handmade. I love markets too, because I love buying handmade things, and this market has a good amount of crafters. It's most like farmers, so they'll sell their vegetables, which I also buy a ton of while I'm there, like hummus salespeople, bakery. Then there'll be a few crafters, and then a few I forgot the word for like people who are selling things for companies, but I love buying crafters items. There's this specific booth that sells handmade soap and bath bombs, and I love being next to her booth whenever I can be a vendor next to her, because it smells so good, the whole market. This time I wasn't next to her. I was a couple booths away, but I still make sure to stop by and shop there because, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love her stuff. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, so once we had set up, I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot a bag full of all the keychains that I have made. And I've made a ton of keychains for a while when my foot was broken, like when I was on the couch and couldn't get off the couch for the whole day. I was focusing a lot on keychains. So I had a whole bag full and I forgot it. And I was so sad because I didn't have any keychains at all. And a lot of people do like keychains. Turns out, an hour before the market ends, I found out that the bag was under my table. Somehow when I set up my table and I put the tablecloth on it and everything, I didn't see the bag of keychains under there. So thankfully I didn't lose them. But I think I don't know if I ended up selling any actually. I don't think I did, because the last hour was slow. So I probably missed out on a couple sales for keychains. But yeah, that was my mistake. I'm just glad I didn't lose them. I was trying to think, where did I forget them? Like at home. I had everything so organized in a pile. Like this is what I have to pack in the car, and yeah, that was funny. But learn from my mistake. Check under your tables when you know you forgot, or you know you're missing a bag of something. So that was pretty much it. It was a good market. I saw lots of dogs. A lot of people take their dogs to the farmer's market, and it always brightens my day. I love seeing the fur babies. So many nice people. Yeah, it was a wonderful day, and I was happy to be out and about again, even though I'm not 100% mobile yet. I still have the boot, but I'm getting there, and soon I will be fully recovered and back to setting up my table and then taking down as quick as I used to. So thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!